Mm-hmm. There's a picture of Poppy for everyone who wants to see. As she comes striding in, you as you see Berlina also look at you, wave you down with a very excited manner, motioning you over to coming to the front door. And then behind that, uh, the last two members of the party walk in. First, we have this fellow walking in towards the gates. What would Eddie's reaction be to seeing this estate and the wealth and everything you see around you?
Zero reaction.
No speech, no stride.
Um, he's a creepy motherfucker. Okay. Also, the personality is gonna drive everyone nuts, but it's been decided. So
Mm-hmm.
sorry. Um, if he sees like he struts, he's a strutter.
Mm-hmm.
So he's definitely got that. The shoulders going back and forth, his beak's held high, like his eyes are wide open, just darting around. They don't have any like clear look. There's he just looks really weird, but he struts. And then if he sees a ghoul, he gives the finger gun, like that snack, and like looks at him and be like, "Slay!" and then keep going.
And then finally, we have one final unexpected figure.
Wait, we have two. We have 5 players, Toby.
I said one more unexpected figure walks by.
Oh,
Let me fucking do my damn job.
I'm sorry.
You see a 6-foot tall automaton with a very, very large acrorebus, about as tall as he is, slung across his back, walking downwards. Brr. How would Vex react to seeing this much undead and everything? Is there any sort of familiarity or like confusion?
X is very familiar with the area of Geb ever since the initial time he entered Geb on a gone bad mission, working for the uh, rulers of the automatons, and was left to rot and to power off after the fail of the mission, and slowly became aware due to the degrading state of himself and his environment, eventually becoming basically alive and
Oh,
roaming throughout Geb, taking out anyone he saw as a disturber, someone who would disturb the balance of power within the
so,
global politics.
so how would he walk into a place like this? Would he be competent? Would he be quiet? Would he be observant? What would he be?
Being naturally very heavy as an automaton, he takes medium pace, heavy steps that can be heard uh, for a bit away, as as his metal feet hit the ground. It shakes the more immediate area around him and sounds to let people know that someone experienced in the area of Geb is moving around. There would be no reaction due to his familiarity with the Bloodlords
Mhm.
and the overall indifference to anything but his own agenda.
So an educated fellow, I see. So as you all approach, uh, you see here As she's smiling, grinning, waving. In a peppy voice, she calls, Glorinza! As she does, as she keeps the zombies focused on her. A young human woman in plain but well-kept servant's clothes comes running, her eyes wide at the sight of the zombie. She gives a small curt bow, and as she does, she says, Mistress Haldoli, and then to the ghoul, and then to each of the players. She draws the zombie's attention with gentle snaps of her fingers repeatedly, and making soothing noises and cooing as she leads it back towards the gardens to work. The small woman is there and looks at the ghoul that walked to inside with a sheepish grin, muttering something, and under her breath. Uh, every, everyone roll me. I have the. Wait, did the module not load? Son of a fuck. Well, god damn it. I guess we're fucking fine. Alright, everyone give me a perception check.
Wait,
So,
is that rolled?
Is this
So
our
if-
first roll?
it is the
Yes,
first
it
roll.
is. It is
So
first
on
roll.
your sheet, on the left hand side, right? Go to the main sheet. You'll see there's a button that says perception.
Mm-hmm.
You just hit that perception check and hit that dice.
Public or blind?
Public.
I do not have a token in this scene. Where do I?
Now, if you go into the actors tab on the right hand
Oh.
side,
Yeah.
and you can pull up your whole sheet.
Yes, I have my sheet open.
We're starting off strong, fellas. Nat 20, let's fucking go!
Does it tell you
I-
don't have a character on the screen?
Yes.
Why is
I
it?
I have perception selected. I have a +6. I hit roll. Oh, here it is. There it goes.
Wait.
Roll. Nat
Two nat
20.
20s.
You turn.
Nat
no.
20.
Wait, no. Did you do it in the proficiency tab or did you do it from the roll on the left hand side?
He did from initiative.
Initiative.
He did
Yeah, that.
initiative.
No.
He's still nat 20 though.
So I rolled it for him. So what you see above above that, there's a section that says perception.
Oh, yes.
You hit that button.
Oh, okay.
So
So
all
he-
of you
nat 20.
realize. All of you realize she mutters quietly under her breath. How goddamn? Why is it so goddamn fucking hard to train good corpse herders these days? As she greets you and welcome you all as good friends and asks them to wait in the dining room while she finishes preparing the meal. The dining room is just beyond a small entryway. Tiny, colorful bone tiles and intricate patterns decorate most of the walls and floor. Much of the furniture is made of a mix of wood and polished bone. Most of the rooms are designed with comfort in mind. Long cushioned benches, along the many walls, plentiful cushions and rugs and blankets surround the numerous low tables. Other passages lead to adjoining rooms. As she walked along, pointing at painting of famous bloodlord here, looking at a fine relic over there. As she leads you all to the dining room, she hums, "If you don't mind, please stay here. I need at most 5 more minutes."
Okay.
A few. Does anybody else respond at this request?
Nod.
She looks at Poppy with a big grin, tenderly rubbing her cheek, and says, "I like you," with a very happy smile as she runs off into the kitchen. Once you all sit there, a few servants are busy cleaning, which means they need to keep their attention focused on the zombies they're commanding to do the labor. She
Mhm,
she
mhm.
smiles as she opens She says, she whines it. Please stay. The distraction can lead to inconvenient messes in a corpse tender's work. As you all sit around the dining room, all of you sit there in front of each of you. As she's walking around, she smiles quietly and looks at Vex as she does not set a bowl down in front of him. Uh, she serves all of you a wonderful meal. Serves a bowl of steamed grains with caramelized onions, raisins, stewed vegetables, a tomato cucumber salad that looks like it's from a fucking Michelin star restaurant, a hearty stew of lamb, carrots, and potatoes, and a basket filled with loaves upon loaves of crusty bread. She looks at all and says, "Enjoy. You need a good meal before we discuss business."
Oh my god, yay! Like, so thank you so much. And you'll see Eddie take his 6-finger bladed hand and stab each one of the different foods in front of him and then just start nibbling off of it. You know, from his little beaks, like pecking at it. Like, I
Good.
would like to see you try to eat with these claws.
So as she
Not-
does it, says, "Well, I do not know if you all have met each other. Introductions are in order." As she starts with herself. She says,
Um,
"I."
quick
She said,
question.
"Answer."
Not just looking over at Poppy.
Mhm.
How do they even sit in the chair? They're like 2 feet tall. They can't reach. No, but
They
to reach
Yes,
for
climb.
the
but
food.
you'd only see their head at the table.
As you mentioned that, where does Mr. Sprinkles like to sit while you walk around? As you f- as you finally sit and notice, oh, the token's fucked. Token, parent, assets, file, take. As you see, a spider crawling up and around, and the spider actually quite investedly and with confidence and vigor actually begins to eat at the meal. Miss Poppy sits there. And as Mr. Sprinkles serenades, Berlin notices and says, "I knew you had a friend who was hungry in there," as she smiles widely. And so she walks up and, "I should properly introduce myself. I am Berlin. Berlin Halduli. I am the Blood Lord for Greaters. I am here. I am in charge of all the farms of the quarters, and so thank you all for thank you all for joining me today. I trust you enjoying the meal. If not, we can always turn you into a zombie. They're far less picky, very low maintenance. Well, that's not entirely correct, which I suppose is the reason I've gathered you all here. I am a necromancer by trade. I am also a bloodlord, so I'm basically a necromancer with lots and lots of paperwork, responsibilities, and competition. Also, I'm closely affiliated with the Reanimators, one of the great factions in Gap. I'm responsible for raising and maintaining the undead labor force that operates its Greydirge's wonderful farms. We grow lots of food in Gap, not just for Gabites, but for the trade across the inner sea. I've been talking of, I'm talking about actual people food. I mean food for the living, food for living people, not food that is living people. That's not my specific business. Zombie farmers are my business. The zombies don't run the farms. They just work the farms under the direction of my charge hands. It's a difficult and dangerous line of work, but it's possible to turn most zombies into relatively docile techniques with the right techniques. The main charge hands keep the working zombies from shambling themselves away, and that,